Hi guys, this is Samantha Clippinger here, and well, this video is directed towards guys, but girls you can listen in too, because you can probably relate to where I'm coming from. And well, how this all started was, I said on Facebook, hey Mr. Short Dude, stop asking me out, you're not going to get a date. And well, another guy on Facebook got really offended by my comment and just started bashing on me, calling me shallow and saying I was a problem with society and girls nowadays. And well, I really didn't understand where that was coming from because he wasn't short himself, and we dated a couple times, so I don't know why he was so hurt by that, but obviously it really offended him. And well, this is just me proving that I'm not shallow. I just know what I want when it comes to dating. First off, you gotta think of the approach. If you want to go out with me, you gotta make sure that we at least have a class together, or we've met, or I've known you from somewhere. You don't want to just be strangers because that's awkward, and who gives a number out to a stranger? Also, make sure you're compatible. You're just a gym junkie and all you can talk about is the gym, and I've never stepped foot in a gym, then we are not going to work out. So make sure you guys have something in common, even if it's just that you both absolutely adore the Doritos Locos Tacos from Taco Bell. And also, take a hint, boys. If you message me, trust me, I got your message. Don't keep texting me. I will make the next move if I'm interested, I promise. And don't keep calling and sending Facebook messages, okay? And well, if you see me in church and I still haven't responded to your messages, your calls, or your emails, don't ask me if I got them. I did. I'm not interested, okay? Give up, move on, go bug some other poor innocent little girl, okay? The next thing I wanted to talk about was, boys, if you like a girl and you think she likes you too, and you think you should really move on to the next level, well, don't ask her to hang out. Okay, that's like cheating. That's like the pre-trial before going on a date, to know if you really want to spend money on her. It's not even fair. So don't ask me to hang out if we like each other, because you've automatically just been friend-zoned. Also, if you do by chance get a date with me, have a date in mind. Don't pick me up and say, what do you want to do? I don't know. I don't even know what I want to eat on a day-to-day basis. I can't even choose which color to paint my freaking nails. Don't ask me what I want to do, because I will sit there debating forever. So have something in mind. Movies are always good. Going out to dinner. Don't do fast food on the first date. Makes you look poor. Feeding ducks or something cute. Those are good first date ideas. Next thing is your appearance. And the appearance is very important for not only the date, but also the girl out on the date. So make sure you at least look nice, and if you have braces, braces aren't cute, okay? But I will still date you if you have braces. But just make sure they're clean, okay? That's so gross when in your teeth there's little pieces of food inside your teeth. And I just can't think about kissing you. Better yet, looking at you, I just want to leave the room. It just grosses me out. So make sure braces are clean and that your teeth look good too. And you have nice breath. Invest in some gum. It's 94 cents, okay? It's not that expensive. Also, fingernails. Okay, if I like you and there's a possibility that we're going to be holding hands or something, trust me, I'm going to be looking at your hands. If there's dirt underneath your fingernails, or they're just gross and unkept, I do not want to hold that hand. That's gross. Make sure that you smell nice. You don't have to smell like some fancy dancy cologne. Just normal human smell is fine, but not body odor. That is the worst. And also, if you sell pizza for a living, don't smell like pizza on the date. That's a big turn off. And make sure you tell me what I need to wear on the date. One of the dates I went on before, this guy showed up at my door in a suit, and I was in jeans and a t-shirt. And he looked at me what are you doing? So I had to run up in 5 minutes and find me some formal attire to wear. And I had no idea what we were even doing. So make sure you tell me how I need to dress, okay? It's very important, especially because I like to wear heels. And if we're playing rugby or something crazy like you guys like to do, make sure you tell me to like bring tennis shoes or something, okay? The car ride. Okay, this is one of the most awkward times on a date because there's not much to comment on, and if you don't know each other very well, like, it's just gonna be very, very awkward. To start it out good, open my door. Like, that is so sweet, and you're already gained 10 points. So open the doors, okay? And also be mindful of my curfew. So good thing to talk about is what's a decent time for me to be home. And odds are I will say, well, you know what? Let's see how it goes. And, if I feel like I need to go home or I get tired or something, I'll let you know. We'll play it by ear. So don't just expect me to spend the whole night with you. Like, read into the chemistry. If I need to go home, take me home. And also, don't have road rage. Road rage is awful for a first date. Everybody has it, okay? I understand. Just hide it. Hide it well. Just, oh, you can come in, buddy. Oh, it's okay. Cut me off. I don't mind. Like, share the road, okay? It's okay. And also the music. Don't have your music so loud where we have to scream at each other to even listen to what we're trying to say, okay? Don't have, like, crazy dog barking, sumo wrestling, rapping music, okay? Like, have something decent that you both can comment on. Be like, oh, I really like this. Have a variety, okay? Nobody likes sitting in a car ride with somebody who just listens to, like, Blink-182 whole night long when you're, like, into country. Like, that's just totally not fun. So make sure that you have a variety. And also, if I spend the whole night getting ready for you and, my hair is, like, perfect and big and bouncy and curly, don't roll down your freaking windows, okay? Because it's going to piss me off and I'm going to have to spend another 20 minutes in the bathroom when we get to where we're going. Now, here's some things for the actual date. Nothing is worse than a silent date. Nobody likes a one-way communicator. It's obnoxious and it feels like you're talking to a wall. I went on this date once where literally the guy didn't say anything and I counted to 1,000 in my head. It took me 30 minutes. Okay, have some topics to talk about. Music's always a good one. And movies, pop culture, that's a good thing to talk about for a first date. And don't tell me that you're poor. Don't tell me how you grew up and you've been working since you were 13 and had to raise all your brothers. Okay? That just makes me feel like, oh great, I'm gonna have to pay for this date, ain't I? Okay, don't tell me you're poor. Like, lie. Like, everybody does it. That's the whole point of the first date. Okay? So, if I say, you know what? My life is so awesome. Your life would be awesomer if you were in my life. Like, that's the whole point of the date. Like, just play it up. Play yourself up. It's like a job interview. You make you sound good, even though we all know that you really aren't excited to just work on a computer all day. You just pretend like you are. Okay? So, if you don't exactly ride horses all the time, but you've ridden a horse, tell them you ride horses. Because it makes you interesting. And they want to know more. Okay? So just lie. Just a little bit. Don't lie about stuff you have no idea about. Just the stuff you know about. Okay? And don't talk about yourself the whole night. That's so obnoxious. Like, ask me questions too, because I'll ask you questions. But if you don't have any in return, I'm going to be bored and I'm going to be watching the watch, wondering when you're going to take me home. And please, don't call me girl. Like, hey girl, what's up? Like, stuff like that. No, okay? Don't use other pet names like Dollface and Buttercup, okay? It's our date. Like, I'm not your girl. I'm not your Buttercup. So don't call me Schnookums, okay? Like, it's just a first date. And another thing, your exes. Don't even go there. Because we could be there forever. And nobody wants to hear about all of your emotional baggage that you have from your exes. Okay, save it for another time if there's a second date or a third date or if we end up being boyfriend and girlfriend. Okay, that's when you bring it up and you talk about it, but not the first date. And stop complaining already. I know your job sucks. Nobody likes their job. So just stop it already, okay? Just suck it up. And your life story, I don't care. Honestly, unless you're like Channing Tatum, I don't want to hear your life story, okay? And, oh my gosh, one of the worst dates I've ever been on, the guy was asking me if I could cook, how well I can clean, if I want kids, if I'm interested in homeschooling my children, where I want to live, like stuff like that. He was literally looking for a wife. He just wanted to be married, and he was just going through his little checklist, seeing if I fit all the requirements to marry him. And guess what? I told him I cook ramen, I just sweep everything under the rug, and I throw my dishes away because I'm too lazy to clean them. And well, needless to say, we did not have a second date. Treat your waiters kindly. And also, don't check your phone. Somebody constantly checking their phone makes me feel like you have somewhere better to be and someone else that you should be spending time with, not me. So make sure you give me your full attention all night long. I promise I will do right back at you. And oh my gosh, one of the worst things is when a guy asks if he can go take a smoke break in the middle of dinner. It's like, what? Are you gonna ditch me? Are you gonna come back and pay for this? Like, I don't want to clean dishes. And honestly, like, your breath is gonna be awful if you go smoking. Like, don't leave me, okay? I'm gonna look like a loser at the table by myself. So stay there, okay? Wait till after. You know what? Like, quit smoking. That's a good idea, okay? Here's just a couple cues where if you know if this day is going downhill or uphill. So if I'm laughing, and like genuine laughter, you know, not like nervous laughter, like yeah, no, don't. The bad sign, okay? Just genuine laughter is a good sign. And if I walk really close to you and we're side by side, and let's say my purse is in this hand, and you're over here, like if I have my purse over here, that means I want you to hold my hand, this hand, because otherwise I would switch sides, and then you wouldn't be able to hold my hand. So take my hand when it's like that. Also in the movies, if my hand is open, like go ahead and like take it. But if I have my arms crossed like this, don't sit over there and like pull my arms apart, okay? I don't want to hold your hand. And don't put your arm around me, okay? Like, what is this? Like, the 1930s? Nobody does that anymore, so stop it. Especially in the movies, like, those chairs are already small enough. It's not like it's a love sack where you can just snuggle up close. It's awkward. There's, like, an armchair in between the both of you. So if you put your arm around me, I have to lean, and there's this armchair, like, right in, like, my side. It's not comfortable, so just knock it off, alright? You know, stuff like that, like just obvious hints if I like you or not. Like those are good signs. And well, if I keep checking my phone and I say, oh, my mom's calling or something like that, I need to go home, like that, I probably don't want to be with you anymore. So just take me home. And well, when it comes to like saying goodbye at the doorstep, make sure it's a decent time. So I'm not coming home at like 4 in the morning on a first date. And, well, know if there's chemistry, okay? Know if there should be a second date. Walk me to my door, and please, if there was no chemistry, do not plop one on my lips. There was this one date where I went on, and the guy just didn't know when to leave. And finally, when he did leave, I walked him out to the door, and I gave him a hug, and I was in the middle of a yawn, and he kissed me halfway through my yawn. It's like, where did that come from, and why is your tongue like in my mouth? Like, that's disgusting. And so I ran out of there quick, and you know what I did next? I rinsed my mouth out with mouthwash. So don't do that. Know if like there's chemistry, if I look up at you, and you know. And by the way, if it's a first date, I won't kiss you, but maybe a second date. Okay, so keep your hopes up. But anyways, I'm just proving that I'm not shallow. I just know what I want, okay? And if you, buddy, dare to call me shallow again, I will sign you up for eHarmony, and I will create your profile and get everybody your phone number. So, buddy, who's shallow now? Now knock it out. Okay, well, thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.